Jonathan Franzen, The Corrections. Step into the intricately woven world of Jonathan Franzen's The Corrections, where the Lambert family confronts the inexorable passage of time, unraveling bonds, and quests for identity. Set against the backdrop of St. Jude, Missouri, this gripping narrative delves into the lives of Enid and Alfred Lambert, caught in a tempest of declining health and unexpressed truths. Their children, Chip, Gary, and Denise, navigate the chaotic realms of ambition, identity, and existence, from the static calm of the Midwest to the bustling chaos of New York City and Philadelphia. Amidst professional mishaps, familial disputes, and the profound complexities of marital dynamics, The Corrections invites a reflection on age, relevance, and the bittersweet ties that bind us. Prepare to explore the beauty and tragedy of imperfect lives, as the saga unfolds through the relatable echoes of familial interactions and heartfelt endeavors to correct life's unpredictable course.
The Lambert's Odyssey. In the heart of St. Jude, Missouri, Enid and Alfred Lambert lead lives marked not by peace but by the ongoing struggles of aging. Alfred, once a vigorous train engineer, now faces the cruel encroachment of Parkinson's disease, leaving him wrestling with the tasks that once came so easily. His pride attempts to obscure his growing vulnerabilities, while Enid, a dutiful housewife, quietly bears the burdens of caring for him. Each day chips away at their shared past, leaving Enid to reflect on the melancholy transformations in their home. Their son, Chip, emerges as a contrast to his parents' stagnancy. A former college professor, his life in vibrant New York City is a whirlwind of mishaps and dashed hopes. Chip navigates the fallout from a scandalous relationship with a student and his fraught attempts at screenwriting, embodying the restless quest for identity and success that characterizes his generation. His life is a jumble of aspirations running headfirst into reality. When Enid and Alfred visit Chip in New York on their way to a cruise, their worlds collide. The awkwardness in their interactions lays bare the growing chasm between parent and child. Enid's innocent misunderstandings about Chip's profession and choices illuminate the distance between her expectations and his reality. Through these moments, the family dynamics unravel, exposing both tension and tenderness. Chip's struggle to craft his screenplay serves as a metaphor for his internal conflict. It's a blend of intellectual showmanship and personal exploration. His pursuit of Julia and interactions with his sister Denise highlight his inherent complexities, portraying a man ensnared in his own dreams and shortcomings. The story deftly navigates the Lambert family's battle with identity, success, and the relentless march of time. This narrative is a profound exploration of life's contradictions, assembling a rich tapestry where the inevitability of aging, the dogged pursuit of relevance, and the deep bonds of family come to life. The Lamberts' journey offers a poignant examination of the human condition, revealing the beauty and tragedy inherent in life's imperfections. Through their experiences, we witness a powerful reminder of the universal struggle to meet life's corrections with courage and resilience. Family fractures. In the Lambert family tale, Gary Lambert finds himself entangled in the complexities of life far removed from the illusions of tranquility in St. Jude. His environment in Philadelphia is a tapestry of routine and hidden struggles, sharply contrasting the chaotic rhythm of New York. Within the dim confines of his room, photography becomes Gary's refuge, capturing moments of his parents and stirring within him an emotional blend of respect and melancholy. This stillness is briefly shared with his youngest son, Jonah, lost in adventures of Prince Caspian, while distant sounds of a soccer game seep through, carrying news of Caroline, his wife, who has just been injured. The calm is abruptly interrupted by a call from Enid, his mother, requesting their presence for a family Christmas in St. Jude. This simple request reveals layers of tension both within Gary's own family and the broader Lambert dynamics. The conversation with Enid is a delicate dance around unresolved family issues, cloaked expectations, and the unspoken anticipation of reunion. The news of Alfred's patent and Axon Corporation's interest, however, captivates Gary, pulling him into an intertwining of business news with personal history. This interest symbolizes more than just a potential career leap, it is a thread connecting him to his father's legacy, adding a nuanced dimension to his struggle with identity. Inside the Lambert household, the built-up strains are laid bare. Gary and Caroline's argument about the journey to St. Jude lays open the cracks of their marriage. Caroline's refusal to relive the past clashes with Gary's drive for familial reconciliation, revealing deeply buried discontent and incompatible aspirations that have widened over time. Beyond the mere prospect of a family visit, these tensions trigger existential questions: what defines family for Gary, and where does he fit within the larger Lambert narrative? Gary's professional world becomes a critical junction, where the magnetism of his father's unfinished visions through the patent draws him into an old versus new internal conversation. Despite the surface impression of a successful life, Gary privately battles profound unhappiness, masked by professional accomplishments but plagued by silent bouts of depression and reliance on alcohol for solace. His marital bond with Caroline is worn thin by a lack of authentic connection, simmering resentment corroding any semblance of unity. The family conflict comes to a head as Caroline openly mocks St. Jude's ideals, clashing against Gary's nostalgic affinity for his mother, Enid. This opposition thrusts Gary into an emotional tug-of-war over loyalty, compounding his internal turbulence. Despite attempting to distance himself from his Midwestern roots, his actions and choices betray a reluctant mimicry of his father's attributes, highlighting his ongoing inner discord and dissatisfaction. As the narrative unfolds, Gary's journey reveals the intricate dynamics of family, choice, and the pursuit of self amidst the echoes of heritage. Turbulent Waters. As the cruise ship Gunnar Myrdal slices through the vast ocean, Enid and Alfred embark on a journey that reveals the cracks in their familiar life far from St. Jude. This voyage, intended as a retreat, becomes an intimate stage for their relationship's unraveling. Inside their cramped cabin, Alfred battles Parkinson's disease and lies awake, lost in reflections while Enid slumbers beside him. His mind drifts back to the tender beginnings of their romance and the days when Enid's feigned sleep was a cherished part of their closeness. Alfred recalls a pivotal moment when Enid's joy at expecting their daughter, Denise, was eclipsed by a heated argument over investment advice. This clash prompted Alfred to abruptly leave for business, abandoning Enid to wrestle with the anxieties of his absence and the daily chaos of raising their sons, Chip and Gary. The family's dynamics simmer beneath the surface, as vividly exemplified by Chip's theatrical protest over a dinner of liver and bacon contrasted against Gary's innocent plea for more. The dinner scene casts Alfred as both a stern figure and a tender parent, as he insists Chip finishes the meal yet gently carries him to bed later. Alfred's personality, marked by a duality of harshness and kindness, emerges further when he steps out of his lab, not for his steel experiments, but to seek solace from Enid. Conversations in their shared space quickly spiral from mundane topics to emotional confrontations. Enid's pain over emotional neglect and Alfred's reluctance to face his own resentment expose the raw complexities of their marriage. These intimate encounters include moments straddling investment chatter and physical closeness, offering fleeting connections and realizations about Alfred's true fondness for the escape that sleep offers, a haven from their strained relationship and his own physical decline. As the night deepens, Alfred's mental state spirals into the bizarre as he engages in a hallucinatory conversation with a sociopathic turd, a surreal reflection of his grappling with deteriorating mental health and reality. Meanwhile, Enid, with the support of the drug Aslan, finds brief refuge in sleep, oblivious to Alfred's nocturnal struggles. This chemical solace fails to resolve the rooted tensions and unspoken needs that have long troubled their marriage. With the arrival of morning, the sunlit breakfast scene amidst the chatter of fellow passengers belies the impending crisis. Alfred, overwhelmed and mentally adrift, teeters on the edge of a calamitous fall from the ship, an embodiment of how illness, time, and unmet expectations have taken their toll. Through this journey aboard the Gunnar Myrdal, the story of Enid and Alfred brings to life the poignant disintegration of a layered marriage. It speaks to the eternal themes of love and responsibility, marking the inexorable passage of time. Alfred's quiet struggle with Parkinson's and his profound hallucinations portray a metaphorical collapse of identity and control. In parallel, Enid's search for solace through medication underscores the caregiver's burdens amid unfulfilled dreams. Their literal and figurative journey navigates through memory, loss, and the unending pursuit of connection as life inexorably advances toward its dusk. Philadelphia's complex dance. In the bustling city of Philadelphia, the diverse paths of ambition and identity converge, weaving a narrative rich with familial ties and individual quests for self-definition. Robin Passifaro stands at the heart of this story, navigating life between her father Nick's fervent socialist beliefs and the reckless spirit of her brother Billy, whose path from activism to crime leaves a significant impact on her life. As Robin grapples with family loyalties and political tensions, her husband Brian Callahan is swept up in his entrepreneurial dream of transforming the city's dining landscape. His venture centers on the Generator, an upscale restaurant where he employs Denise Lambert as head chef. Denise's professional and personal journey unfolds in vivid layers, shaped by her time at Midland Pacific where she pursued her culinary ambitions despite the complications of office dynamics. Her contentious relationships with her parents, Alfred and Enid, reflect deeper themes of unmet expectations and traditional values. As Denise charts her path, her romance with Emil Berger and affair with Becky Hemmerling illuminate her struggle with societal and personal identities. This search for belonging brings her into Robin's orbit, igniting an affair that eventually costs her career at the Generator when exposed. Meanwhile, Denise's brother Chip navigates a hazardous realm of deceit in Lithuania, embroiled in crafting fraudulent investment websites. His precarious existence contrasts starkly with Denise's comparatively stable life in Philadelphia amidst the Lambert family's festive preparations. Throughout these interconnected lives, the narrative reveals the intersections of personal ambition and ethical dilemmas, further highlighted by the city's gritty yet enchanting qualities. Philadelphia's intricate social tapestry mirrors the characters' struggles and triumphs. From Robin's efforts to reconcile her family's past to Chip's risky ventures abroad, each story embodies a microcosm of human resilience and complexity. Denise's narrative arc delves into more than mere defiance, it encapsulates the arduous journey of self-discovery, underscoring the tension between fulfilling familial expectations and forging an authentic personal identity. As these captivating narratives unfold, the Lambert family's final Christmas gathering in St. Jude serves as a poignant backdrop to unresolved conflicts and the inexorable march of time. Family Unraveled. Alfred's declining health casts a profound shadow over his family, serving as a poignant reminder of life's fleeting nature. Once the unwavering foundation of his family, Alfred now struggles with dementia and Parkinson's, occasionally surfacing from confusion only to glimpse fleeting clarity. This transformation upends the family dynamics, particularly impacting Enid. Previously bound to traditional homemaker roles, she now finds herself exhausted and overwhelmed by the duties of caregiving, adding strain to her life as she fights to maintain normalcy. Gary, on the other hand, is caught in a struggle to impose order on his family's challenges. Yet, beneath his pragmatic exterior lurks personal dissatisfaction and a marriage floundering in discord. His attempts to manage Alfred's care highlight not only his struggles but also his emotional distance from the family unit. Denise, charting her own path, grapples with identity issues and relationship complexities on her journey of self-discovery. Her trajectory is marked by both turmoil and triumph, mirroring the tension between personal growth and familial expectations. Then there is Chip, returning from his ventures in Lithuania, bringing with him a breath of unpredictability. His experiences abroad, full of moral gray areas and excitement, starkly contrast with the stagnant atmosphere at home. Against the somber backdrop of the Lambert household, his return challenges their existing dynamics. The Christmas gathering brings the family together, but thickens the air with unsaid grievances and a shared sense of loss. Far from resolving old pains, the reunion lays bare their fragile ties and complexity. Here, the narrative weaves a rich tapestry of family life, a blend of love, resentment, shared history, and the relentless march of time. As their final Christmas together, this meeting surfaces the deeper layers of each member's internal struggles and life's inevitable adjustments. Despite being bound by blood, the Lamberts are ultimately disconnected, inhabiting separate realities. The story unfolds generational shifts and evolving family roles, evidenced by Gary's struggle with looming responsibility and Denise's quest for identity and self-pride. These journeys reflect the underlying tension between personal aspirations and familial duties. Meanwhile, Enid's evolution from a passive observer to an active role in Alfred's care signifies a significant shift in familial power dynamics and illustrates her personal victory over traditional constraints. This evolution also symbolizes broader themes of empowerment and breaking free from conventional roles, highlighting women's strength and resilience. Throughout their journey, the Lamberts' experiences subtly challenge societal expectations, prompting reflection on mental health, aging, and gender roles. Through their story, a deeper understanding of the human condition is encouraged, inviting readers to reconsider preconceived notions and biases.
As The Corrections draws to a close, we revisit the Lambert family's poignant confrontation with time's indelible marks and the fragile threads of kinship. Their final Christmas gathering lays bare the fundamental offerings of Franzen's narrative, the tension between whispered grievances and familial love, the struggle between individual aspirations and shared history. Alfred's decline and Enid's transformation embody the reversal of familial roles, a testament to endurance amid life's flux. Meanwhile, Gary, Denise, and Chip's journeys underscore the challenges of forging meaningful identities within the constraints of expectation. Franzen encourages a reflection on the universal themes of aging, connection, and the silent battle between dreams and reality. Through the Lamberts' Odyssey, The Corrections artfully captures life's relentless demand for reconciliation, with oneself, with family, and with the past. This insightful exploration of family dynamics endorses the belief that amidst life's corrections, there is enduring humanity to be found.